Hello, everyone. It is time for our paper pumpkin. This is a kit that comes every month. If you're not familiar with it, it comes in a fun box, and you get everything you need in this box. The only thing you might want to have on hand is a pair of scissors. This month it is cards, and they actually gave us, excuse me, a little, things are sticking to it, acetate box that you can put these cards in so you can give them as a gift. Let me just fold this a little bit so you can get a better idea maybe. So this will hold, well, at least 6 cards, right? Nope, 9 cards. I forgot how many we had. But you don't have to put them all in here if you, if you wanted to give use some cards and then give some as a gift. You can put some in here. All right, let me just tuck that in there. And then we won't tuck these all the way in because we'll need to put cards in there. I'm just kind of burnishing all these fold lines. All right, and they gave you a band to put around it. So you can put that around. So we'll do that at the end. But every month this kit comes with everything you need to make, hey Nancy, cards. Sometimes it is gift packaging, so you can put little treats in. Usually around Halloween there is one that's gift packaging. But it comes with a stamp set every month. And then they call it a spot. So ink in a spot. I use my full-size one, and then I use those as putting together on little gifts and stuff. All right. It comes with full color instructions. What I love is that at one of the pages of the instructions shows you everything you need for each card or for the box. So that's really handy. I can sort all my stuff before I even get started, and then it makes it easy to get going. And then full instructions for how to do the cards and the little belly band on the box. And then I always do a bonus project for everyone on my team that subscribes to Paper Pumpkin, or my customers that subscribe. So I will show you that after we get the cards that came in the kit done. So let's get started on those. This is the first one. Look at this paper, has some gold. Yeah, you can kind of see gold metallic here on the bottom. It's really pretty. And then this is gold metallic. So we need Wishing You All the Best. It's this one. Let's grab that. I've been getting ready for card class on Thursday night, so I'm a little short on blocks, so we're liable to just switch things around as we need them. All right, I need my kits. So I will probably go ahead and put that up a little bit. Stamp everything for the extra card, just because there's not a lot to stamp. But I won't put together both of them. I'll just put together one of them. Let me grab both pieces. Hey, Betty. So we are going to stamp in the middle of this, Wishing You All the Best in Pebbled Path. So let's open this up. Just stamp that right in the middle. And because these are photopolymer, meaning they are clear and they don't have any cushion, I like to use my Stampin' Pierce mat. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the other one. All right. Keep that ink handy. I am going to clean off the, whoops, not that. Get the one that's actually wet with my chamois. And then we'll just use this block for everything. We'll put this back. And then we'll be ready for the next one. Okay. I feel like I'm out of practice. I have been away for a while. I took a couple weeks off pretty much. I had my youngest son was visiting from Colorado with his fiance, and they stayed with us for a week. And then I went to visit my parents in Kansas. So I just enjoyed spending time with family. But I'm back at it now. All right. So it tells you on the directions what type of adhesive to put on and where to put it. So on our sentiment, oh yeah, sometimes I'll leave this just so you can see what I'm doing better. So our sentiment and our yellow flower, I try and orient it the way it is there. We're going to put dimensionals there. Excuse me, these big open represent dimensionals, and then these solid ones are glue dots. And we're not using very many glue dots this time. They only sent us like 6, I think, total. So we will put a dimensional in the 4 corners of this. Uh-oh, hopefully I didn't get that too. I'm going to just move it a little bit. I don't want it to stick out over the edge. And then on the flower, it shows you that you do it down on this side, because that's the part that's going to hang off. So now we can put, actually let's do our other. So our little gold flower gets one of the glue dots. I'm going to get our embellishments out too. They're really pretty blue. They don't show up very well on camera, but they're a light blue. Excuse me. I like to use my Take Your Pick tool to get these little guys off. Makes it much easier. And that's going to go just in the middle of this little flower. I probably didn't want to take that off yet. All right, I want to lose those little guys because we're going to need them later. All right, let's start with our sentiment. Be sure we put it on right side up. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. Right there, and then our yellow flower is going to go. So you just want to be sure that that dimensional is off the edge, and that will keep it at the same level. And then our little gold flower, that is going to attach it to this. So something like that. Now we need to add our embellishments, and they tell you how many embellishments. So you're going to use 1 of the bigger ones and 2 of the smaller ones. So again, I'm going to use, let's take this off now. You can see these embellishments a little bit better. This is the other end of my Take Your Pick tool that has this putty on it. And it's great for embellishments like this. So you can see on here, there's one big one there and a little one there and a little one there. So a big one here, then a little one off like that, And then another little one down here by the stems. And that's it. That's card number 1. All right. Let's get that out of the way. Now we'll do card number 2. I have a mess over here. That's card number 1. Okay. Card number 2 is this one. And it's got this nice gold foil on that background panel piece. So this one we're going to stamp 1,000 good luck wishes. Get both of these out so we can stamp them. Like my camera is drooping. All right. 1,000 good luck wishes. So let's grab that. And our block. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. And we want the banner cut in to go to the right. So that's the correct orientation. If you stamp it the other way, it's going to be fine. It doesn't matter. But this is the way they had it, so that's the way we'll do it. Stamping straight when you're not right over it is always a challenge. Whoops, come back here. All right, both of those. Again, I'm going to close up my ink so I don't make a mess. Clean off my stamp. Put it away so I don't lose it. Okay. And on this one, let's see, one of these I need to put back in here so I have it when I get ready to do that one. Let's get our other pieces out. So we're working on this top card here. So we did our stamping. Now it wants us to use tear and tape, which was included in the kit, to adhere this panel. So let's set that aside. Here's our panel. And we're going to put a strip of tear and tape on the top and the bottom. Just put that across and then tear it. And then the same thing at the bottom. And then kind of burnish it just so it makes it stick better to the paper. And that makes it easier to get the backing off. So I like to use my Take Your Pick or something like that to help get that backing off. All right, so this can now go on our card base. Make sure it's opening the right way. So you'll just see a little bit of that blue all the way around. And then for our flower and our sentiment, turn those over. And they show dimensionals on all 4 corners of the sentiment and then 3 dimensionals on the flower. So let's get our dimensionals back out. All 4 corners of this. and then 2 on the head of the flower, and then 1 down here on the leaves. Go. All right, so we want to put our flower on first. Bring our card back out. And I just match up, take these backs off, what it looks like in the image. So I just kind of look and say, okay, it's going about there. Where does that leaf show up? About there. So something like that. Whoa, sorry about that. It does not need to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exactly like that. I just kind of use that as a guide. And then our sentiment will go over that. Right side up. And it shows that it's covering the bottom of this stem. It's not too far from the bottom. So about like that. Now we need our embellishments. This time we're going to use 5, so 2 of the bigger ones and 3 smaller ones. So let's see. We have a big one here, and here, and then a small one there, there, and there. Sometimes it takes a minute. You have to hunt and find them. So a big one by this, and another big one down in here, and then a small one next to that big one, another small one next to this big one, and then one more small one about there. And that is that card. So card number 2. All right. Put that one away. One more to make. All right. Our last one is this one. This is what it will look like. I love all of these. They're very bright and cheery. All right, so let's get all our stuff out here. We're going to stamp on that big circle. This time, we are stamping Hello Friend. Let's get that stamp out. And that's also what I used on the bonus project, so we'll just leave it on our block when we're done. So we'll just stamp this right in the middle. And the nice thing about stamping on a circle is you don't have to worry about it being straight because you can just turn the circle to make it straight. I'm still going to close that up. All right, and then, so on these big circles, we're going to use the tear and tape again at the top and the bottom. So let's turn those over. Get our tear and tape out. And they have it fairly close to the top and the bottom. Now, if you ever go beyond what you're trying to adhere, so if I were to tear that off too long, you can just, once you take the backing off, just fold it upon itself and it will be fine. Like that one, I did get a little bit too long. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm not doing both of these. We'll leave this one so I can show you. One of them just needs to go back in the envelope for later. I forgot. We're only making one. All right. So we can go ahead and put this on. Let me grab my, so kind of burnish that. Take the backing off. I don't know if you can see, but it went a little bit beyond, so just fold it back like that. It will be just fine. All right, so let's put this on our card. Whoops, it goes this way. This is a landscape or horizontal card. That's just going to go right in the middle. All right, and then for our flowers, we're going to put 3 dimensionals on each one. And so we have somewhere, we have 2 of those flower things. Oh, they're still in there. Again, I like to set them up the way they are oriented in the picture, and that way I can tell right where to put the dimensionals. So we will put 2 here, and then 1 in the middle of this, 1 there, and 2 here. Now, if you don't know, once you use up all these dimensionals in the middle, just cut this outside apart and use that too. It works perfectly well. There's no reason to throw that away at all. All right, so let's bring our card back in and put our flowers on there. So one's going to go, you want to be sure it doesn't go off the edge of the card, about like that. Take these backs off. And this one will go, you can see a little bit of the gold ring through it, about like that. All right, now we're ready for our embellishments. Again, this one has 2 of the bigger ones, 3 of the smaller ones. So there's a big and a little one there, a big and a little one there, and 1 extra little one there. So let's get our take your pick tool, a big one there, a little one about there, and then a little one, another big one down here, and 1 more small one. Now, I didn't count. I don't know if you'll have any of these left over. If you do, you can certainly use them on your bonus project. All right, there is card number 3. Now, let's do our box. This is where we're going to use the last of our, I think the last of them. Oh, well, I have one more card that uses one of these, so I'll have 1 left over. Let's bring our For You back, and they've already scored it for us, which is nice. So if you turn it over, they are showing 2 of the little glue dots on the end. Here they are. I lost them. They blended in. Whoops. 1 more. All right, and then that is going to go around our box. So let's take the backings off. And then we will put this around our box. Like I said, it's already scored for us. Our glue is on the back of this side, so we want to fold that side over first. And then you just want to be sure that it goes straight across so you don't see, and you can press it in. All right. And then the last thing, we'll take one of these smaller flowers and one of our glue dots. So we have one left now. We'll put this right in the middle of this flower. I better set this somewhere because I'm going to need it for one more flower on one of the cards. And then this just goes right. Hangs off a little bit like that. And there's your box. So then you can put, once you have your cards all done, or however many you want to put in there, you put in there, and you can give that as a gift without the backing on that. All right, so let's look at what we made as a part of the kit. So we have our box, and we have these 3 cards. Let me scoot that up a little bit. So those are the cards that came in the kit. Like I said, I love them. They're very bright and cheery. And you could change the sentiments if you want. Did it have any additional ones we didn't use? Nope, those are the 3 that it comes with. It does come with some floral or dandelion type images. That's what they make me think of anyway. Okay. Now, the bonus one I used, let me grab it real quick. I used some celebration paper. Yes, they do, Nancy. They do look like spring. I use celebration paper, and this is softly stippled. And so it goes with a stamp set, which I don't have laying right here anymore. So Celebration, if you're not familiar with Celebration, it comes around every January. It's like January and February now. It used to be 3 months. Now it's 2 months. And for every $50 you spend, you get to earn something free. And so this is some of the free paper that you can get with Celebration. And this starts on Thursday. Now, I used this. The back of it is this beautiful Calypso Coral Rose, but I used this Pebbled Path. Since that was the color we were using, we're going to use this in card class on Thursday. Sneak peek. All right, let me put this away. So this is the card. This is the bonus card. So like I said, I just used that celebration paper. And then these are punches that go with, I don't remember the stamp set it goes with, but these 2 punches. But I think I already punched them, so I don't need to. So here's what your kit will look like. You have a piece of white for the inside. You have your 3 pieces. And then you have 1 extra flower when you're all done, and you can use that on there. That's what I did. So let's do our stamping. We're going to do Hello Friend on this. Let's put no, we probably don't need it for this. Okay. In our Pebbled Path. And this will just fit on here. So we'll see if I can do it well enough. Sometimes when you're not right overhead, it's hard. There we go. And then on the other 2, let me see if I have a tiny block. Yeah. On the other 2, I used this little tiny one. Again, to me, it looks like a little dandelion seed. And this is Balmy Blue paper. So I used Balmy Blue. I'm a little half. There it is. So I don't mess up my presentation paper. So I just stamped these different directions. Just so you have a little bit of texture on these. If you don't have Balmy Blue, you can use the one Versamark. That works too. Or you can do it in Pebbled Path. I would just stamp off first. Okay. There's all our pieces. Now we're ready to put this together. Let's put our inside in first. And you could stamp something on the inside. You could stamp some more of those little dandelion things. If you have another sentiment you want to put on the inside, you certainly could. And then our designer series paper. It's a shame to not use that beautiful floral, but this one I wanted something that wasn't too busy for the background. All right, and then I did this on dimensionals. Oh, look, I have 2 pieces left from this. We'll use them. Whoops. All right, that is done now. Yay. Okay. So just put this towards the lower right corner, and then these guys, I just use my liquid glue. So just the sentiment is popped up. You can pop up all 3 of them if you would like. So just put one on top of it, just leaving a little gap in between. And then the other one. To the side. Trying to leave the same amount of gap. And then my little flower. Need another dimensional. Since I used up that one pack. And I just put a dimensional on the middle of it. And I just kind of laid it across there. And then I decided I wanted some kind of embellishment. I forgot to grab those. Let's see if I have enough in this package still. These are the... Nope, I need the other package. Adhesive Back Sparkle Gems. We used these in our tags class, so if you took that tags class, you've got these. And I used the black ones. I just need some more little black ones. So I did a larger one there, and then a little one. All right, let me bring them over. And then one more little one. Let's put it up here this time. And there you go. There's our bonus project. They're very sparkly in person. Sparkle is hard to come across on camera. All right, so that is everything we made, plus these 3 cards from the kit and our bonus packaging. So there's everything we made tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. If you are signed up for class Thursday, I will try and remember to give you your paper pumpkin cards then. Otherwise, I will get them in the mail to you. All right, tomorrow night, I don't have it right. Oh, and I might be able to reach it. So tomorrow is the last day to order out of the holiday catalog. And this is one of the sets that is going away, Curved Occasions. The punch that matches that is carrying over, but the stamp set is going away. So tomorrow night, Facebook Live is back, and we will be making this card using this Curved Occasions. And this is some paper that's in the annual catalog. It's not celebration paper. So tomorrow night we'll be making this. Tomorrow is the last day to order anything out of the holiday catalog. And then Thursday we start with brand new catalogs and celebration. Thanks, Betty and Nancy. I'm glad you liked it. All right, that is it for tonight. I will see you tomorrow night for Facebook Live, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye.